Hello, my friend, this is Juuso. Have you spoken your purpose? Do you know your purpose? There is a thing that we can speak order out from the chaos. We can speak logic, we can speak things in formation, so they have a form and they are in formation as the information says. But somebody says that we have a brain and we have a heart. We have kind of two sides of us. Maybe we have a left side of the brain, we have a right side of the brain. There's like dualistic understandings of the humans. And I think those are pretty good because we have to be able to speak. Because in the end, it is the spoken word which helps us to navigate in the world. Obviously, when we speak something out, it loses its true purpose or true meaning, on my opinion at least, and some others' opinion as well. But we still need our words because we are not able to communicate without words, in my opinion. Obviously, there's like this non-speaking language, or what that's body language, or there's a tone of the voice, and there's of course art and paintings and such which communicate message, so to say. But it is this human ability to make logic out of it. I've seen in my previous videos that we have like 3 different brains. There's 3 different stages of evolution which have helped to form those. We have this, like in the core there is reptilian brain, which is our body and our movement, and then we have this neocortex, not the neocortex, it comes next, but we have this limbic system, and limbic system is our emotions, our feelings, and it's like it's actually what guides us. And then the third part is most latest part is this neocortex, and neocortex is able to generate speech, for example, and it's like our logical brain. It's like ethos, pathos, and logos. There's like your embodiment, your emotions, and your thoughts. Your mind maybe could be called as well. And we need all of these 3. And obviously then we have our communities which we have around us, and our tribes and teams and close connections. Obviously those affect us. I read actually this today, a science magazine, and there was a Tiede in Finnish. There's this article about the birds, and the birds can learn from each other. And there's one bird is eating something, and the bird notices it's not good, so it puts it away, and other birds can see from this one bird that, oh well, that's not good, I'm not going to eat that, but the other bird there ate just a bit before me. So birds can learn from each other as can humans do. So it's like a deep in us, this communal part of our brain as well. It's like a mirror neurons which are there. And we live in a chaos, and there's order, and this speaking can bring order out from the chaos, like in the biblical stories. I've been thinking, not reading, but thinking about these stories, that how do you get out something out of something, and it's by speaking. And I think it's our human skill to speak, and it comes to our purpose as well. I think that to know your purpose is also how you can speak it, or if you can speak it, it's like a more powerful in the sense that you are able to know it, you're able to speak it, even though it might change. And I want to help people to find their purpose and to speak out their purpose, because I think, like in this Maslow hierarchy of needs, how it goes. Like there's a bottom level, there's this physical safety, and there's a middle level that there's emotions are well, and then there's like self-actualization. But I think in the modern world, like a bit more evolved humans, so however you would like to see it, the top part comes even more important than the bottom level parts, in my opinion. And I would say that we need to have a purpose, like a core belief, which is helping us to go forward, which is helping us to move, to do, to act, and to be. And if we don't have like anything solid which our identity is built, then we are deeply troubled. We are like lost boys in the Peter Pan, or the lost girls, wherever. And we are going away, we are escaping our, not the destiny, but our evolution and our part in it. I don't believe like in a magical fairy tales or the amusement park on top of the clouds or anything like that, but I think in the evolution gives us pretty good tools to think our meaning and our purpose. And I've been pondering this quite a lot. Lately I've been thinking that there might be this, when we live in the tribes, so we lived in the tribes like 10,000 years ago, there were many people there, maybe let's say 100. I don't remember the actual numbers, which the research says that the tribe was, but I think 100 was maybe a bit big, but let's assume that number. And in this kind of a group, people learn from each other. And what is the mechanism? What people learn from each other so they can go forward as a group, as a tribe, as humanity even. So it is this ability to learn, to see from your mistakes, actually. Because if you do a mistake, you are in a trouble somehow, and you are able to see solution out from this problem you have faced, then you feel urge to share this knowledge, because there might be others in the tribe who are about to face or are facing the same problem as we have faced. And this how, in my opinion, we can reach our purpose, or our purpose is to help others to deal with the problems which we have dealt with. And that's because this how our tribes can go forward. We can learn from each other. We can see that people do not need to suffer in the same things as we have suffered. My personal sufferings have been like feeling meaninglessness, feeling like this existential crisis, and do I exist? What's there after all? And well, the previous people, like previous generations, they, and still some today, they had this God or bigger force which was up there giving commands, and after all it was like the meaning. But nowadays we have a lot of agnostics and atheists, and because lack of belief in the higher power or anything like that is causing us like a suffering, but search for a meaning, search for a passion, search for what is my thing. And there's a formula, there's a way, there's a path, there's a path to your purpose, there's a purpose path which you can take to find your purpose and find the meaning without you needing to believe anything which cannot be explained. Obviously there's a lot of stuff which science can't explain at the moment, but it is evolving at a great speed. And we are individuals in the society, and everybody needs to know their own thing. Okay, this kind of thoughts. I think I make videos in English now, and please like if you like, and share if you would think that some other person would be better off listening to these, my ramblings. See you again, hopefully tomorrow.